Hey, beautiful friends. So I just wanted to pop on here super quick and share something funny. I just got done with acupuncture. I'm sitting in my car, so the light's all crazy. So I just got done with my acupuncture session, and I had some funny thoughts come up for me during the session. So after my acupuncturist, places all the needles, then he leaves the room, and it's just relaxation time. And for me, I am finding, I'm relatively new to acupuncture, so I've only gone a few times, but I'm finding that is a really, really awesome way to help me switch over to the parasympathetic, which is your rest and digest relaxation side of your nervous system. And so many of us stay in the sympathetic side, which is your fight or flight response, essentially. And I know for me personally, just because last year was so rough and right now even is still kind of chaotic and stressful for me, that I'm spending a lot more time in the fight or flight stage than in the rest and digest stage. So anyways, so acupuncture has been super helpful for me to kind of drop into that parasympathetic side. So I'm really loving it for that. But anyways, so after my acupuncturist placed all the needles and had everything done, and then he left the room and left me on the table with everything placed, and there was some really nice music playing, and it was nice and warm, so it was super cozy. But I started my inner critic, that inner voice, that type A perfectionist side of me, that constantly is rearing its ugly head. It kept popping up and saying, you're not relaxing hard enough. You should relax harder. You're not doing, this well enough. You should be relaxing better. And at first it was super annoying because I'm trying to really embrace this time at my acupuncture sessions is really that's really intimate self-care time for me. That's really important time for me to completely de-stress, disconnect from the rest of the world, and just focus on feeling good in that moment and relaxing and dropping into that place where my body can just rest. And so it was really annoying to have this voice coming up telling me I wasn't doing it good enough. So it was kind of funny because it's funny later. So it was really annoying at first, and then I finally realized, okay, I have to redirect my mind, because sitting there entertaining that inner voice, that never does any good, especially when you're in a situation where you really should be spending that time relaxing. So I began focusing on my breath. So one of the best things that you guys can do if you ever find yourself in a situation like that, regardless of what it is, but if you find yourself getting uptight, or you find that inner voice coming out who's kind of berating you or telling you you're not good enough, all of that, one really, really good thing that you can do is focus on your breath. Bring your attention back to your breathing. There are going to be times where it's appropriate and it can be insightful to kind of engage with that inner voice, and you can start questioning it. You can start reflecting on it. You can start essentially having a conversation with that inner part of you that is telling you you're not good enough. But if you're in a situation like I was, where I'm on the acupuncture table, it's not really the best time to be doing a lot of deep self-exploration. I really wanted to just rest during that moment. So what I did was I brought my attention back to my breath. I began just focusing on my inhales and my exhales. And so there's so many ways you can do that. You can count your inhales and your exhales, or you can count the number of seconds. So if you're inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you're exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however long your inhales and exhales are. So what that does is it brings your attention away from that voice that's in your head that's yapping at you, and it brings your attention back to your breath. So something that's super good for your parasympathetic nervous system is breathing and focusing on that deep breathing, but it also redirects the mind so that that voice is no longer the main focus. Your breathing is the main focus, and that will automatically start to shift that stress response that you might be feeling in the moment. So definitely try using that technique if you're like me, and tend to have that type A perfectionist overachiever side of you that comes out a lot of the time. And you have that inner voice. I can guarantee that everybody that watches this has probably got that inner critic voice that tells us that we're not doing things good enough, that we're not good enough, that we should try harder, all of these things. So whenever that voice comes up, one of the easiest things for you to do is to just start focusing on that breath, and that will help that voice quiet down. And then other times there will be opportunities where you should engage with that voice and you should start asking it questions and you should start exploring it a little bit deeper. But if you're laying on the acupuncture table, or you're getting a massage, or you're at the spa, or whatever it is that you're doing that's supposed to be relaxation, self-care time, that's not the best time to engage with that side of your brain. So focus on your breath, bring your attention back to your breath, breathe into it, and just enjoy whatever moment it is that you're in that you should be resting and relaxing. So it's just funny to kind of reflect on it, because, you know, I don't know how I could have relaxed any more than I already was. But apparently that part of my brain said that I was not relaxing good enough. So, it's kind of funny now that I think about it, but it was really annoying in the moment. And I'm sure that, some of you guys who are watching this probably have felt that way before. And so I just wanted to pop on here really quick. I'm going to go take a walk and enjoy some of the Colorado sunshine. But I wanted to tell you guys about just focusing on your breath. If you feel that inner critic coming up, if you feel that voice that's telling you you're not good enough, the one really good way that you can silence it is bringing your attention back to your breathing. And there's an inner critic exercise for those of you that like to read. There's a book called Playing Big. I can't remember. Tara Moore, I think, is the author. It's a really good book. It's one that I recommend to every single woman out there. If there was only one book I could recommend to women, it probably would be that one. I'm not near my computer, so I can't toss a link in here, but if you were interested, you can check that out. And she actually has an inner critic exercise, and I do a similar inner critic exercise with my clients as well, because I find that it's super powerful when we can start exploring that inner critic and kind of giving it a face and a name, and it makes it easier to handle them. It could be a he or she, your inner critic. So it makes it easier to kind of deal with them as they pop up throughout your life. But anyways, so that was kind of my inner critic exercise I do with clients is based on Tara's work. So if you're interested in reading that, definitely check it out. It's called Playing Big. I know you can find it online. You probably can find it at your local libraries too. So when I get home, I can toss a link in here as well for those of you that are interested. So anyways, would love to hear your questions. I would love to know if you guys have ever been in a situation where your brain kicks on and tells you that you're not relaxing hard enough, that you should be relaxing better, that you should be doing a better job of chilling out. So I'd love to hear if you have experienced that. So leave me a comment down below and let me know. And also, let me know what kind of things are super helpful for you on your journey. I know some of you guys filled out the survey request that I sent out earlier this week, and I really appreciate that. But I want to make sure that I'm gearing my content and stuff towards things that will help you. And I'm going to just pop on here as I think of it, or as I have things come up in my own healing journey, and just share about it really casually. So no fancy videos. A lot of times it's just going to be kind of spur of the moment as things come into my mind. And so this was the perfect example, this whole acupuncture thing today. So anyways, I'm going to go take my afternoon walk, and I will talk to you guys again really soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.